New flavors. New fighters have some explosive surprises waiting for you. The real Block Fruits News Bulletin number 6 starts now, guys. Our measures to release Bulletin number 6, Block Fruits with many interesting things, guys. Revelations from the previous bulletin, things for the next one, authorization now from the PD on the 27th, and this bulletin is connected with the next bulletin that we'll have after this one that will put everything together, will disconnect everything for the next authorization now. Okay, guys? So why do we have bombshell stuff, guys? Before you see on the cover of bulletin number 006, where is our dear King Redhead? Okay guys, Mr. Redhead, right? I know his name is like that, he doesn't come with 5th grade jokes here, but it's to see that he's there in a bun. Okay guys? But there are some meteors falling on the flating, so much that I have already shown you. The villain who destroyed what G of the block fleet is the same one who will destroy the flatting so much, actually kind of already destroyed the flatting so much, and it will be reset, okay guys? Yes, it will be reworked, right? Flatinga so much, and that's why. Just a sign, okay? Not only that, as the Redhead crime is there and below it there are again those islands, guys, Sweet and 4, there are these islands there, kind of bestial, that I told you that these islands are strange, guys, that I would say that it is the country of 1 year, but, well, explosion in the tent, saleswoman is shaken by a sudden outbreak, guys. Who is this beloved popcorn seller? Do you see this handsome man there, guys? This popcorn seller, okay? He was surprised because his tent was blown up by a hooligan who was there on the street. It was kind of a joke with him, okay guys, and this is what happened, right? A quiet afternoon in Pirate Village took an unexpected turn yesterday, huh? When a local vendor's popcorn machine blew up during what was supposed to be a simple snack sale. Witnesses say the vendor was preparing a new recipe for spicy popcorn until a loud silent customer approached the stall. Moments later, the grains began to rattle. You guys are violent, right? Before they burst into a series of snaps. Intense. Okay, so it seems like the man is the man in the hood there, right? From the image, he kind of exploded all the popcorn of our beloved sellers people that they started shaking. Ask me, what kind of skill is this? Okay, guys, that this hooded man did with the popcorn seller to make the popcorn explode, okay? I was a little hesitant to know what kind of skill this could be, right? But no one was injured in this situation, but the seller closed the tent there since that incident, right? Since that happened there. Well, my theory for that part. He quotes the guys from Noticias, that's why this seller, he was really doing something there with the popcorn, it's just to do it, yeah, I don't know, it could be, certainly. But he was just a popcorn seller, practically. The bizarre thing is this guy, then guys come in, because this guy reminds me a lot of that fruit, it's from the oven, guys. So, I watch Mopis a lot, I know it's good, because at least I have the information. But the oven, for those who know Mopis, he kind of has a previous fruit, the disease is like previous fire disease, there's the tuxedo and the smoke, everything comes from the fruit that he heats up, so he heats up part of his body. He warms his arms, everything else he doesn't have the fire fruit, he has the fruit of warming the body part. I know the bizarre shot, he invents these things, okay? So what I believe is something like this. I'm not saying you'll win the fruit of OVEM, guys, seriously, this fruit is very bad for Vim Pro block read, okay? But it's similar to this, it's a heat thing, that's causing intense heat there, right, for the popcorn to explode, because he was making spicy popcorn and the popcorn out of nowhere started to explode, so, right, it's my hypothesis, right? Ask A. The developers number 3, guys. Yes, their question for the development team. All mythical fruits go if is will receive a rework to stay at the same level of the new mythical as dragon and gravity of our objectives is that each fruit has something that makes it unique. Dragon with the greatest transformation, creation with its construction mode, gravity with its multiple M's, eagle with its fluid air combat and things like that, talk the area, the eagle with its combat, the fluid area and point. I got it okay, right? I think so. I think he wanted to talk about more fruit there, right? And more fruits will soon have a comparable level, a certain degree at least, right? The goal is for all mythical fruits to be impactful in their own way. So mythical fruits, they will have a differential that normal fruits do not have, okay guys? That's kind of obvious to have because it makes sense, right? Because fruits are mythical, they have to have unique things in it, right? Just like the races there that are rarer, the swords too, right? The weapons too. This makes a big difference and really makes them more fun to use, right? Question from the worst half BF. 9, right? Is there any possibility for Block 2 to participate in Roblox special events like the Hunt, the Round, the Classic? This is good, guys, because it's a business that I was confused about Block 2 not participating in, right? We usually get confits to participate in these Roblox events, right? But we often refuse, as we are focused on releasing our own updates that players are waiting for. Well, I was more or less thinking, but I really think Kind of bizarre because the Roblox event, right? This block they participate in is crazy, guys. It's very good for communities in general, right? But yeah, they do what they want. It's their game, right? Will the truck beadler have more subclasses? If so, will they be useful for sea events? That's a good question. The shipbuilder subclass was our first test and gave us a lot of insight into what players like about subclass systems, right? We will expand this idea, but future invitations will have names and new names and definitions, right? To reflect their improvement in their importance in the game part. Play, huh? Offering a more important progression in addition to events at sea, so classes in addition to events at sea. Okay, people are interesting, right? Keep an eye on these bulletins and the next transaction. So subclasses is a business they are already really doing. Okay guys, let's take it based on the current subclass. Sai Eco Gremori. Okay, the bounce recompensa system, right? It's not updated for almost 3 years. Let's finally create something to hunt soon, right? Recovery system really needs a new approach. We are exploring the idea of a new statistic called reputation. The idea is that this new stats increase as your reward grows, but the reward won't be the only way to increase it, right? That statistic will be even more important, which is the bounce itself, right? But it will not require PvP to be conquered. This feature is coming soon, but not in this authorization, guys. The bound will be changed. The bound will be changed. Okay, guys, in fact, it won't end because you think that the bound system will end. That's not it, okay? Is that it will be reformulated so that the OPVP reputation system will still exist, but it will improve. Especially the OPVP of the game, it will be something else, okay? It's gonna be something completely new, okay? Just so that no one creates some crazy theory or thinks that, I don't know, we're going to end the clay system. Isn't that it, guys? We're starting from the new features here, okay? Zoff asked this question here. Are there any systems or features you canceled during development that you wish had worked? Yes, it was Zoff who asked that question. He likes to show up, okay? Zoff is a guy, I don't know what he has. He likes to appear one way or another. There's a question. He's an admin, guys. He already knows everything. So I believe that this question here was made of the use of for the Hippie Andra or for a MM43, because there is no one else who can answer this question of Admir Yusuf, right guys? Well, the answer was this here. Oh, China U of Cruise almost ready in the early stages of development, including features like promoting members and assigning positions, but we ended up cancelling it to completely rethink the system. Our goal now is to make Cruise more immense and meaningful, with several layers of different functionality for you to command your crew and perform activities with them. So it's explained now, okay? It was also answered such that it happened with the cross system that we hoped would already be reformulated. But after all, something happened that we don't understand very well, and now it's explained. Is it answered? Okay guys, it's going. Everything we expected before was taken away, because like I already had it, they had already talked about improved cross systems a long time ago, and now it's going to be even more improved in case they're going to reformulate it again, right? I like it because it is like that, okay guys? In case you don't even know the business of deleting, redoing again and everything else until the final version comes out, right? Now on the right side, guys, no. We got this from here. The Tides of Technica, guys. It's done by Overdriven, right? The Seas of Technique perfect the way of water. The shark and men have been busy perfecting their ancient martial techniques. So far, classes are being opened so that everyone who is interested in learning the new techniques offered from basic to advanced training, all are welcome. Beginner students are now learning the new fluid fundamentals of water kung fu. Guys, it's not Karate Triton anymore. Now it's Water Kung Fu. Yes, Kung Fu, guys. It's version V3. Yes, it's Shark Karate V3. Beginner students are now learning the new fluid fundamentals of Water Kung Fu, while experienced fighters continue to hone. And P, the fierce pressure of Karate Shark, right? Those involved in the art say their movements are sharper, more focused, as if something deeper has awakened in their own style. A sign, maybe a sign that the seas of combat are changing, okay guys? And that even the oldest styles still have room to go. Pollution, showing that it is the most incredible fighting styles in the game, will be changed, improved. The same thing that happened with the Butcher Dragon will happen with other fighting styles, especially Sharkman Karate. But there's an interesting part here, right? Because it says that beginner students are learning Water Kung Fu and experienced fighters are honing the fierce precision of Shark Karate, so it looks like you're going to have Kung Fu. I don't know if Kung Fu exists anymore, okay? If that's what sees, one is to change the name, but there will be an improvement, guys, just like the Dragon Butcher with the Sharkman. Have, huh? A fighter who fights after the fall made by Lenny Left Hook. Okay guys, locals say he never wins, at least not at first. The lone fighter, covered in scars and draped in faded bandages, has been seen challenging arena goers one by one, losing each fight early on, only to get up moments before defeat. He doesn't talk, he just keeps getting up, he fights like there's no tomorrow, one said. Opponent, huh? I'm starting to get genuinely concerned, and PT to continue this guy's desperation, not to mention that he always comes back for more. Well, that's it, guys. From what I understand, here is the Train Dame combat mode version. Yes, you know that there is the Train Dame from C3, which is that training dummy that stands still for us to test the combos, test the fucking Arya on it. Only he doesn't. Only he stands still, he doesn't do anything. So this fighter who always comes back, to defeat himself, he would be the Train Lady version of the combat mode, guys. Is the Trondheim who attacks who will attack us, and it will be immortal if you give time to test the combos of your attacks, because it is a Trondheim who attacks, right? All I know is where he'd be. Is it in Hydra 2 or somewhere else? I have no idea, do I? It was answered, guys. The Enchanted Forest, the Chronicles of the Bonfire entering the Wildlands, done by Triggy Longleaf again, okay? And he speaks right here. Oh. As the days pass, campers in the state park are venturing deeper and deeper into the forest, returning with herbs. The strange rare meats recipes they refuse to share, some claim their meals now do more than just kill hunger. And they said this here. "Oh, my wounds have closed in the night," said one. "Hiker, huh? I think it was the glossy root I added, or maybe the river crab. Whatever the cause, bonfires have never been so lively, have they? Out here, food is not just a matter of survival, it's becoming a silent form of power." Looking at the image there, you see clearly that they are potions, guys, yes. Potions. You know that video I made a long time ago about potions here in Block Fruits, saying that if you look in the part of the colds, there's a potion icon next to the ruby. Guys, you see this potion icon here? I said there will be potion in Block Fruit, because they wouldn't make an artist. I wouldn't draw a potion to put in the colds for nothing, okay guys? Looking now the NPCs taking potions that increase jump and strength, you clearly see different potion types in this enchanted forest taking recipes, materials like C. Herbs, meats and everything. Making potions to give buffets, guys. The riddle is now solved. They are potions to give buffets, okay? That's it. The potions will come and I got it right again. But even though it took months, I said that these damn little pools here were going to be added, right? And for today we have the constructions made by the guys. Guys, look at this, right? Highlights of the mode. Constructions of creation, right? From towering Ferris wheels to pixel perfect tributes. Players have taken a building mode from fruit creation to the new level, huh? This showcase presents some of the most creative creations there. These chaotic, intelligent people from the creation form that you had there on the Discord server, Block Fruits, right? With buildings like this, it's hard not to imagine what else could be possible, right? We are watching eSIM closely, but then creation constructions will be coming soon, right? And the next newsletter, then they will immerse the guys more in stories and things about the team, like selling you the continuation of the cover, right? Which shows King Red Red on this cover and the next cover, probably. Really, I'm pretty sure it's the hippie, okay? There's a lot of secrets in that cover, right? Leave it there, so if it's delicious, write it down too. Oh, very low comment. Anything I want to see your comments, sign up and go there on the Discord server to discuss, guys, about this new bulletin. Because guys are always talking there, that could be theories and everything else. Do good, okay? That's it, we're together and he talked.